Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday. Start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays. Get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays. Dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Let's begin by taking a deep grounding breath together. Inhale fully. Allowing this breath to travel to the belly. And exhale slowly, allowing your shoulders to drop. Notice how your body feels right now. Do you feel energized, heavy, perhaps stretched thin? However you've arrived, it's perfect. This time is for you. Today, we're going to explore something that touches many of us, burnout. Burnout is more than just being tired. It's a state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged stress and imbalance. Sometimes we see burnout as a sign of weakness or failure, and it isn't. The truth is, burnout is not a personal failure nor indicator of weakness. It's a natural response and a sign that we've been caught in a cycle of overextension that asks us to give and do and to push past our natural limits without adequate or equal space for rest, renewal, nourishment, and recovery. And just as burnout has a cycle, so does healing. Our bodies and minds are designed for cycles of work and renewal. When those cycles are disrupted, we fall into burnout. So let's look at what the burnout cycle really is, how to break free from it, how honoring your cyclical nature can restore deep vitality, and how to create practices to help keep you balanced in mind, body, and spirit, to pause, reflect, and to begin a new relationship with your energy, your health, and your well-being. When we look at understanding the burnout cycle, it's important to understand that burnout follows a very predictable pattern, and we can call it the stress loop. It begins when life's demands keep piling up. We push harder, we override the signals of fatigue, and eventually we hit rock bottom, we hit depletion. The cup is empty, there's nothing left. And at first this feels like exhaustion. But if it continues, we collapse mentally, physically, and emotionally. We are drained. Common symptoms may impact us mentally, experiencing brain fog, irritability, or difficulty concentrating. It may affect us physically, experiencing fatigue, headache, tense, tight shoulders, and disrupted sleep. And it may affect us emotionally, feeling detached, hopeless, or simply numb. Why do we get stuck here? Because society glorifies busyness. We are taught to value productivity over presence. We forget that the body is not a machine. And most importantly, we ignore the whispers and warnings of imbalance until they become shouts and screams. So how to break the cycle? What are the core strategies we can use? Well, we can begin breaking free from burnout by starting with awareness, asking ourselves, where am I overgiving? Where am I undernourished? And when you recognize the cycle, you can then begin practices that restore balance, protecting your rest, making sleep sacred, taking micro breaks throughout the day, such as we started this conversation with breath, stretching, walking outside, practicing some stillness. And when you go outside, connect with nature, even standing barefoot in the grass for 2 minutes can reset your nervous system. And then manage your energy, learning to pace yourself. Not every task requires maximum effort. And align your work with your natural rhythms. Notice your peak focus times and protect them. And conduct an energy audit. What drains you and what restores you? Think of it as your cup. What depletes the cup and what fills the cup? Shift your mindset. Replace perfectionism with presence. And remember that saying no to something outside of you is saying yes to yourself. See self-care not as indulgence, but as essential maintenance. And use tools to heal and prevent burnout. As we mentioned, breath work. You can try box breathing or alternative nostril breathing, or just simply lengthen the time you exhale your breath. It signals safety to your nervous system. Choose movement that feels like medicine, nourishment, not punishment. Flowing dance, mindful walking, yoga, all work beautifully. Stretching. A good yawn. Nutrition and hydration are also key. Eating foods that stabilize your blood sugar and making sure that you're hydrating often, avoiding over-reliance on caffeine because it gives a borrowed energy but deepens your depletion. And then protect your boundaries, protecting your time, space, and digital energy. For women, burnout uniquely impacts womb health. Work, caregiving, emotional labor, multitasking can make it seem easy to override the body's call for rest. The womb, whether present physically or energetically, is the center of creativity, intuition, and vitality. When we live in chronic stress, it shows up here first for women. Burnout can disrupt the menstrual cycle, intensify PMS, affect fertility, lower libido, and create pelvic imbalances. A powerful way for women to prevent burnout is to honor the natural cycle. See the menstrual phase as rest. Prioritize rest. Journal, gentle stretching, your yoga. See the follicular phase as rising energy, beginning new projects and engage in playful movement. The ovulatory phase is high energy. This is your social expressive time. And the luteal phase is winding down, slowing your pace, focusing on quiet, creative inward work. Aligning your life with these natural rhythms, you stop fighting against the body's wisdom. Instead, you begin to flow with it. Womb-centered self-care can look like yoni steaming, womb massage, warm, nourishing foods, and rituals of receiving, like soaking in a bath or practicing self-compassion. For each of us, regardless of gender, to fully heal burnout, we must reconnect with our spirit, spiritual and energetically healing. This is through the practice of meditation, prayer, or mantra to anchor in stillness. Regardless of gender, balancing both the masculine doing energy with the feminine being energy that we each possess and carry within us. And doing so through the support of our community. Burnout heals faster when we don't carry the burden alone. Sacred circles of friends, therapies, activities, all of these can be a form of medicine. So let's pause for a moment to reflect, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or one hand on your womb. And ask yourself, where in my life am I giving from an empty cup? What one action can I take today to refill it? As you reflect here silently, listen. Your body already knows the answer. You can release your hands, and I'd like to now invite you to a meditation of awareness, renewal, and balance. As you get comfortable in your seat, allow the body to settle into the space around you. Gently close your eyes if it feels safe. And take a slow breath in through the nose and release through the mouth. Again, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. And with each breath, let yourself arrive more fully into this moment. There's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. This is your time. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Imagine a soft wave of relaxation washing down from the top of your head, across your forehead, soothing the space between your eyes. Feel your jaw unclench, your tongue and your shoulders soften. Inhale, and as you exhale, allow any tension to drain away. Feel this wave of relaxation as it continues down your arms, through your chest, belly, hips, down your legs, knees, ankles, all the way to your toes. Your whole body is softening, unwinding, sinking deeper into ease. Now bring your awareness to your breath without forcing. Just notice its natural rhythm. As you inhale, gently count to 4. Exhale gently to the count of 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue to inhale and exhale longer than the inhale. Each inhale invites your body into safety and calm. Continue to do so at your own cadence, pace. With every breath, your nervous system is finding balance and your body is remembering how to restore itself. Breathe. Imagine now that you're holding a heavy backpack. And this backpack represents all the weight you've been carrying. Responsibilities, deadlines, deadlines, tasks, worries, expectations. Feel how heavy it is on your shoulders. Notice how your body feels carrying it. Notice how it slows you down, dragging, draining. Now gently take the backpack off. Set it down beside you with compassion. Release it and let it go. You no longer need to carry everything with you right now. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Imagining all the tension, fatigue, and burnout energy leaving your body, dissolving into the earth. Safe to let go, safe to rest. Inhale and feel this lightness. Picture yourself standing in a peaceful forest. The air is fresh. The sunlight filters softly through the trees. You notice a gentle stream flowing nearby. Walk toward it and kneel at the water's edge. Feel the warmth of the sun across the back of your shoulders and neck. Place your hands in the cool, clear, fresh water. Scoop up the water and allow it to wash over your shoulders and back. Feel it washing all over you, cleansing, renewing. With every touch of the water, imagine your energy being restored, the body being recharged. Cup your hands in the water once more and lift it to your mouth and drink freely, feeling the coldness of this water revigorate, hydrate, traveling all throughout your body. And as you lower your hands and place them in the water once more, allow the stream to carry away what you no longer need: exhaustion, stress, worry. And as you remove your hands from this water source, feel that you're returning to a space of clarity, peace, and vitality. If you wish, you can return one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Breathe here and imagine a warm golden light glowing in this space, radiating between your heart center and your belly. With each inhale, this light expands, filling you with nourishment, traveling every space where the water once was. As you exhale, this light removes and releases any remaining tension, heaviness, or depletion. Quietly affirm, I honor my body's wisdom. I am allowed to rest. I am worthy of balance. As you release your hands gently to your side, fingers limp, feel this light spreading through your entire body. restoring harmony. Now allow the visualization to dissolve softly and simply rest in a moment of stillness. Notice how your body feels softer, lighter, more open. Take a few more moments here to integrate this renewal. Begin to bring awareness back to your physical body, wiggling your fingers and toes. Notice the surface beneath you. Take a deep breath in, side out. Gently open your eyes, returning to this space, carrying with you a sense of calm, balance, and renewal. Remember, you do not need to run on empty. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to restore. And each time you return to your breath, your body remembers how to heal. Take another deep breath in and side out, fully awake and aware of where you are in your space. Burnout is not the end. It's a signal to recalibrate. Healing requires aligning the mind, body, and spirit to honor the cyclical nature of your body, to restore with deep vitality, to honor the body's wisdom, to release the need to push, to choose balance, rest, and renewal. And knowing that self-care is soul care. You are not meant to run on empty. You're meant to ebb and flow, to give and receive, to rest and to rise again. I invite you to take one small action that nourishes you, something simple yet meaningful that not only fills your cup, but overflows your cup, so that when you give from your cup, it still will have adequate supply for yourself. And over time, these small intentional choices transform how we move through life. Thank you for sharing your time and energy here. May you move forward today with greater ease, deeper self-trust, and the knowing that you already hold the power to break the burnout cycle. Namaste. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.